What is going on, boys? Swaggy's here. Now, of course, today we're back to another, another new video that recently did come out by Divide Music. I'm gonna go ahead and, just go ahead and read this out. So yeah, Darth Vader song, Dark Side, by, of course, Divide Music. This is a Star Wars videos and stuff here, and I want to go ahead and check it out since it looked really interesting. But of course, just overall, this came out pretty recently, like around, today, maybe a few hours today, and I want to go ahead and just check it out. And like I usually say, please go check out everybody a part of the actual stuff here. They all work really hard and just support. But overall, just give me your thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here. If you have seen it though, if you have seen it, like I said, let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on the actual stuff here down below in the comments down below. But aside from that, without any further ado, if you haven't seen it before, let's just get right down to it and watch it together. Sorry. Okay, beat so far pretty interesting. That was nasty. In a good way.
Destiny that can't be swayed. Malice grip, the cold embrace, a fallen soul, fractured face. The darkness whispers in the shadows of the heartless, feasting at the gallows. See that you're next. Welcome in the pain that you hold tight. This will be a day long remembered. The pain grows as the darkness falls. You lie right by the throne. This will be a day long remembered. Your eyes close as the darkness grows. Your power burns inside. Welcome to the dark side.
That was tough. That was sick. Show me some device. By the way, link down below for every discussion. I gotta mention that.
Silent screams, broken man lost in his dreams. Darkness whispers in the shadows of the heartless, feasting at the gallows. See that you're next. Welcome
You're
in the
next, okay?
pain that you hold tight.
Hold tight.
This will be a day long remembered. The pain grows as the darkness rolls. You lie right by the throne. This will be a day long remembered. Your eyes close as the darkness grows. Your power burns inside. Welcome to the dark side.
That's sick. That was amazing. Yo, okay. That was a quick little number. So, without any further ado, let me just go ahead give my general thoughts and do itself here. By the way, I completely forgot to mention anything just saying about Divide. So yeah, like I was gonna say in the beginning, please go check out Divide. They're making a ton of amazing music and they make just so much good stuff that I overall have enjoyed a ton and overall have listened to on the channel itself here. But yeah, link down below. Go check it out. But like I said, aside from that though, let me just go ahead and give my general thoughts on this stuff here, starting off with the main three factors: the beat itself, lyrics, the vocals, and of course the actual visuals themselves here. Let's get right down to it. So, starting off with the actual beat itself, the beat itself was overall immaculately well done. I loved it. Had this almost like, what is it, like what's the word for it? What's the word for like intensiveness or like intenseness to it, and of course just had this more of a was like this anger and like this just passion. I love it. It was so good, so enjoyable, and overall just such a jam. I love the actors just beat itself here. It was incredibly well made, really well done. So good. I loved it just so much. It was incredible. But like I said, just overall the beat stuff here was still amazing and overall deserves just deserves mentions. Like I said, please go check out the original people who are part of the actual stuff here. They all worked really hard and to support. But without any further ado, let's get right down to the actual vocal work and there's some sessions. Let's not waste too much time yapping about. Let's get down to it. So yeah, going on to actual just vocal works themselves here, the vocal work was overall really good. Like I said, the amount of passion and heart that put into the song itself was so evident, so clear, and so raw, so good. I loved it. It was incredibly well done. But aside from that, like I said, the vocals themselves here still amazingly well, just really well done, really well performed, and in general, were so sick, so good, and overall so well mixed. I love it. I love it just so much. It was so good. But aside from like I said, overall, folks themselves here slapped. I love them. Now let's go on to the lyrics themselves here. Let's get down to it. Now, of course, the lyrics themselves here were very clever, and I love that. I love that just so much. The darkness, the dark side, the born of light, and of course, just a darkness like a darkness shades or something. Like I said, just overall, the lyrics themselves were excellently well done, really well made, and overall, were really good at describing, just both Anakin and Darth Vader in a way. Well, more Anakin becoming Darth Vader in a way, and I love that because that's overall incredible. I love it. It's so good, and it's just so well done. And of course, sorry about that. But like I said, aside from the actual lyrics themselves, they were amazingly well utilized and overall really well done. And overall had such an amazing structure, and of course built an amazing foundation for the songs itself. Here, I love it. It was really incredible. But aside from that, though, let's get right down to the actual animation itself. Here, let's not waste too much time. Now, of course, for the animation itself, here, the animation itself was immaculately well made. Well, the actual visuals themselves here look really good. I love them. Like I said, just overall, I'm loving just the actual just use of the comic book panels here, the actual just segments of the actual show, and of course some segments of the movie itself here of Star Wars. I love it. It's incredibly well done, really well utilized, and overall so good. And aside from actually just clips themselves here, the editing itself, it went crazy. It went crazy on this, and I love it just so much. It was so good, and overall so nice. But aside from that, like I said, just overall the extras visuals themselves here were incredibly well done, really well detailed, and overall super sick. But aside from that, though, without any further ado, let's get right down to the actual deep dive of the actual stuff here. Let's not waste too much time. Now, before I get into the deep dive itself here, please go check out the actual original stuff here, like I said, link down below. And of course, another link at the end card right there in the video. But aside from that, and for doing, like I said, please go check it out. They work really hard to support. And of course, if you made it to this point of the actual stuff here, please consider hitting the like button and subscribe, as it just helps out the channel a ton. It just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. And of course, notification bell. And if you want to be notified for any future video, like I said, bell icon, go ahead and hit that. But aside from that, also comment down below you guys' thoughts on the stuff here. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least let me know your guys' thoughts on the stuff here. But aside from that, without any further ado, let's get right down to the actual let's just get right down to the actual deep dive here. Let's not waste too much time. Now though, going on to the actual deep dive itself here, when I kind of get into it, I kind of just get more into depth on the stuff here, going more into detail, going more in depth, and of course just kind of taking a deeper dive of the actual stuff here. And of course it goes on to the actual main three factors again: beat itself, there's the vocals, and of course visuals themselves here. But I kind of just, like I said, get more into detail about it. But as for do, let's get right down to it. Now, starting out with the beta stuff, like I said, the beta stuff was immaculately well done. There's just so many good segments I can really pull out here, but I think I'm gonna pull out just a few here. One of which being this little beginning segment itself here in the jingle. I love it. It's so good. No, it's just such a great opener. Listen to this. Sorry. Oh, and especially with that breathing sound effect from Darth Vader. Ooh, that was great. That was so good. I love that. But another segment that I do want to kind of point out as well. Hold on, let me go ahead and try to find it a little bit. It's like right around here. Let me go ahead and get it up here. Okay, sorry about that.
Welcome to the dark side.
I missed it actually.
Welcome to Welcome to the dark side.
There it is. And what I just love about it, I just love this like sudden silence. Both of those, both of those moments have a lot in common. Both of them being, having like a little bit of a setup itself here. Then of course a sudden drop, where like nothing happens. Like there's like literally no like beat itself there, and then it gets right into the action itself here. I love it. I love when creators do that with their songs, and especially for the beats themselves here. I love it when just the beat itself here can just ramp up, then completely stop, and then just go right into the actual action itself there. It is immaculate, so well done, and creates not suspense, but more or less just a sort of what's the word for it? Almost like a dramatization, maybe an over exaggeration to the beat itself here. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Like I said, don't quote me on that. Like I said, just I love when they do that. It's just so good. Such a banger. It's just so good. I just love it so much, and I can't even explain why. Like I said, I just love when creators do that with the beat itself, where they kind of just ramp it up, stop, and then just get right into the action itself. There, I just love that shit so much. I'm just such a sucker for it. But aside from that, like I said, aside from that though, another one of my favorite parts of the actual song itself here is this intensive beat. It's really good, and overall it does present a lot of really good things that I honestly really enjoy. And overall, segments like this are also really good, especially for the course itself here. Like, darkness whispers in the shadows of the heartless, facing up the galaxy. You're next. Welcome in the pain that you're like, yeah, like I said, just overall the action, the intensity, the sort of just rage, and you can just hear it all in the drum line and just the actual guitar and just all of the instruments coming together to make such an amazingly impactful song. And it's just so good, such a jam. And in general, like I said, I'm just a sucker for it. I'm a sucker for it, and it's just so good. It's just so good. I love it. But like I said, aside from that, like I said, the beat stuff here is really intense, really well done, so good, and overall such a jam. But without any further ado, I'm not gonna lie. The little segment earlier, I wish I could talk about it a little bit right now. But like I said, like the little, the side where the segment itself was kind of like right around, what was it like right around, like right here, like this one. Like that was just so good. Like I just love that entire segment itself. That segment was just so good. I love the dullness of the song itself there at the time, and I love just the vocals themselves to kind of take like a little bit of a forefront, and it's just so good. It's just so good, and I love it so much. Now then, like I said, that's just a little quick message, and now let's get on to Andrew's vocal work, and there's some such. Let's not waste too much time. Let's go down to it. Now, of course, the vocal work itself here was overall gas. I love it. It was incredibly well done, so well portrayed, and it was such a jam itself here. Like I said, some of my favorite segments themselves are like right around here. And of course,
welcome to the dark side.
like the voice changer for that segment, and just the sort of like a like what's the word for it? Like just dramaticness of it was so good, so well done, and overall just perfect in that moment. Like literally, chef's kiss. I love it. But then of course, then we get into this segment right here. Well, let's just take that. Almost there. Yes, here it is.
Silent screams, a broken man lost in his dreams. Darkness whispers in the shadows of the heartless.
Like I just love it. I just love that entire segment of terms of the vocals themselves here. It was incredible, and it just shows these like different tones of the song itself that it does take throughout the entirety of the video itself here. This sort of like a deeper, more gruff, more rough, and just in general more just like a evil tone. It's just like welcome to the dark side. And then of course then we get this like little just like a a lonely road, a broken man, and it sounds more of a I guess sort of like what's the word for it? Less evil, but more like melancholy, maybe a little bit more of a depressive tone. But it just still has such a weight to it, just such a weight to it that I honestly really enjoy. And then we get into the third tone that's very present throughout the entire song itself here, where it's just like the darkness, where it's just like this really action packed and like almost not heroic, but more or less kind of just like warrior like tone. And I love that because all three aspects of this really do play a part into Vader's character, his loneliness, his rage, his just evilness incarnate. It's just mixes in together just so well to kind of give you a great description of his character, and just sort of a kind of like a little bit of an introspective at his mind, and I love that. That's so cool, so nice, and in general, just I just love it so much. I'm just a sucker for it, and it's just so good. I love it just so much. But aside from the actual vocals themselves, like I said, the vocals themselves are slapped. Let's get into the actual lyrics themselves. Let's get down to the actual lyrics themselves. So yeah, the lyrics themselves here, very well done, very clever. I love a lot of them, especially for this little segment right here. Like I said, just whispers in the like says like I says like the hold on, last in his dreams, like darkness, whispers in the shadows of the heartless, whispers in the shadows of the heartless. Like ooh, that goes hard. But of course, like my favorite segment here, it's just the beginning itself. Like I said, it's just so good. It says, "Born of light, born of light, consumed by shade," and I just love it. The lyrics themselves are all mean something in terms of like, well, not all of them, but most of them do mean something in terms of Vader's character and his origin. Like I said, born of light, he was a Jedi. Consumed by shade, his path to becoming a Sith, and it's just illustrates his character in such a unique and cool way, and I love it. And like I said, just the structure and foundation the lyrics themselves give this entire song itself is immaculate. I love it. It's incredibly well done overall, super well done. Really well, really well constructed overall. So good, just so good, and I love it. But aside from that, without introduce, let's get right down to the actual. Just yeah, let's just get right down to the actual. No, there's themselves here. Let's get down to it. Now, of course, like I said, I do very much enjoy the actual just manga, not the manga panels, comic book panels here that we got going on, especially for like Anakin and Vader respectively. It looks so good and just so well done. I love it. But aside from that, we do have a few scenes here from the actual movie itself here, like segments like this, or like this right here. This all looks so good and just so hard, and I love it. It's just so enjoyable. And then of course we get a little segment from the show itself of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like I love it. I just love it. I would have loved if they included like Clone Wars or something like that. That would have been really sick. But like I said, just overall, I'm loving the actual sources and the fact that they're not using just one source of Darth Vader, that being the movies themselves here. In making the video stuff here. Like I said, we got comic book panels. We've got like like Disney Plus show, like segments. We've got movie segments. It's just so good. I love the variety just so much. It's so enjoyable and it just hits hard. But aside from that though, the editing itself here is generally really good. Like I said, for that beginning segment itself there, and of course for certain other segments that I was showing off, the editing went crazy. It went dummy stupid. I love it. It was so good. No one just made the video so visually appealing as well, and I love it just so much. It's so good and really well put together. But aside from that, like I said, overall the editing and stuff here went crazy. I love it. But without any further ado, please go check the actual original for stuff here. Like I said, link down below, end card right there. I'm leaving you two links to get to that original video, so please go check it out. And of course, aside from that though, another end card right there for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So please consider checking that out as well. And of course, consider hitting the like button and subscribing. Let me go ahead and put those up on the channel video stuff here. Like I said, like and subscribe as it helps us to so much chance up, just helps me out a ton. So please consider doing that. And of course, like I said, notification bell. If you want to be notified for any future video as soon as it comes out, hit the bell icon. That's count is there for. But aside from that, also go ahead and hit the comment section down below and let me know your guys' thoughts, opinions on the actual stuff. Whether you liked it, you hated it, that's really interesting, or you didn't find it interesting at all. At least let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions on the video itself here. But without any further ado, like I said, have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Because overall, I still like my voice. You could probably tell. Not the best right now. I'm getting better though. I'm getting better, and hopefully by like tomorrow or like the day afterward, I'll probably be just all good, and I'll be back to doing the grind. Hopefully, if my schedule next week isn't as messed up as I think it is. But yeah, just aside from that, like I said, overall though, like I said, take care, stay safe, and of course, without any further ado, yeah, just stay safe. But of course, I do have to ask one last little favor from you guys before you do go. Please consider hitting the share button as well. It helps me out just a ton as a creator and really just about the channel just a ton, spreading out branches across the internet. Like I said, please consider hitting the share button. It helps me out just a ton. But aside from that, like I said, Take care of yourself, stay safe, and I'll be seeing you boys next time. That's the next video for today. So overall, stay safe, and I'll be seeing you boys later. All right. Bye bye for now, though.